Greetings and hello everyone that watches YouTube videos and specifically my YouTube videos. Hey, welcome to Canucks with Guitars. I'm Ben. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are new. Awesome. Wow, we got a group in here already. Who do we all got in here? You know how it works. You want to get a shout out, you got to shout out to me and say hello at the very least. Top of the chat, we have top of the chat to you, Zach Thong. I might go with that. Top of the chat to you. Sure, why not? We have Martin, who's barely staying awake. He may or may not still be in here. I was watching the comments there before we went live. We got JP Page 2 in the house. We've got Randy Crooks. Oh, how's that? Les Paul working for ya. Let's see. We've got Noise with Namis. Fixed his comments. Awesome. How do we have 3 thumbs down already? Pure jealousy of this. Anyways, enough of them. We'll see how they like me later. Mark Taft's in the house. Mark, I forgot to text you today. Mark, Wednesday is supposed to be the only nice day this week. Hit me up after the show, or I'll hit you up after the show, and we'll set something up for that, if you don't mind, sir. Martin, there he is. Having a drop out. There's Terry's GG&G. Let's see here. Fruitcake Tony's in the house. Awesome. More on Fruitcake Tony later. Amp Top Demos, if I didn't say hello. Hello. Excuse me, not COVID. What's up, Doc? Great Vanzini, Bent Tom, Craig Tomlinson, Wolverine, George Lackey, Guitar Man 45, Lovely Janice, Kamaz A. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, to you. Welcome. I think I said that right. Kamaz or Kamaz? I think it's Kamaz. Oh, we're going with Kamaz. Make me a mod. No, don't know who you are. So that's, I know, welcome. Rick Hefner, good to see you. Brack Stubblefield in the house. Mickey Newman, or Mikey Newman. Every time I say Mickey. Adam D. Titko, hello, welcome. Another new name in the chat, or at least new to me. I'm a father-in-law's son-in-law, Kamaz says. Interesting. Good. A son-in-law of a father-in-law? I don't think so, because I've never had a father-in-law. No, I don't think so. Brian Landreth in the house. Guitar Ray. Good to see you. Mike Rohde. Wednesday sounds great. Awesome. Do not watch anime. No. Six String Stanger. I need a sip of the grape. There we go. Mujabeta. So what's going on, folks? I hope everyone had a good time watching last night's show, Mother's Day special with my mom. Here's Braden. Hello, sir. Unbelievable. Yes, an unboxing courtesy of Fruitcake Tony. Exactly that person that just messaged me. Exactly. Yeah. You know, what we were just saying, go right ahead. That's what we want to play. We want to play. Compressed Vox with chorus with the telly. Why not? There's that Mr. LPD Pedals himself. Oh, it does say the Mother's Day special. Thank you for the insight. We want this one. Boom. There we go. Do I have to start all over again? Who spotted that? Unbelievable. If you'd like a pick pack, email me at canuckswithguitars@gmail.com for a pick pack. Pack of picks. Pick a pack. Pack of picks. And those who I do owe some picks to will be going out hopefully next week. This thing settle down. I don't go anywhere I don't need to right now. There's my lovely sister Amanda. That's a little bit louder, isn't it? I guess I was throttling it with the compressor. Let's readjust there. Great meeting my mom. Yeah, she's a cool cat, Keith. Cool cat, Keith. What do we got? 41 people in here. Awesome. There's Kid Shred himself. No ice cream. I am lactose intolerant. This is what I heard, Mander. Right the other day there. Where is Quentin? So we got 42 people watching. How many thumbs ups is required for the package to be opened? No double entendres. You guys say what the bar is, then you can see. I don't know how many there is, so you let me know. Is it 20? Is it 10? Is it 30? Exactly, Joe. Yeah, some well wishes to my sister to heal up. Joe's asking, "Sup, guys?" Just to the chat. "Sup, everyone?" Oh, dear Lord. 29. All right, that's pretty good. We'll wait a few more seconds here. love with that pedal. Lawrence, you tweaker of tone. You slayer of sustain. I think that's enough for an unboxing. I think so. 40 watching. All right. Let's mute the signal. Oh, and I have to remember, if I'm going to get greasy at the end of the show, I have to replug in the drum machine because I haven't done that. However, it allows for quieter signal. You don't hear the normal hiss. It's that noisy-ass drum machine pedal. Excuse me. What? So we finally got this in the mail. Fruitcake Tony knows what I'm talking about. A few emails going, has it arrived yet? No. Has it arrived yet? No. No? This came from North Carolina, one of my favorite states in the Union. It's considered Union of States, isn't it? Favorite Who song? Awesome. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, what is this? What is this? It's an envelope. Almost made it all the way across the room. We have an envelope within an envelope. And this envelope has my name on it. Hey, Eddie Van Haskell in the house. Ned, hello, sir. Take calcium and vitamin D supplements, so no need. Nosh. Have to get a new soldering iron. Anybody got recommendations on a soldering iron? Started upgrading the Kramer, and my soldering iron doesn't want to solder. You know, really, it has one purpose in life. Lawrence probably has it. Well, you can get this pro high-end job, but I don't know. I was looking at some on Amazon. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I didn't miss anything here. Ooh, a note in a bag. Oh, excuse me. This was written on 4/20/20. Ben, thanks for the entertainment. Cheers. What do we have here? Oh, snap. What the hell? Dude, get up there on the table. Fruitcake Tony, the king of picks himself. Weller? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to order online, probably Amazon. So the first thing we have is the Fruitcake Tony old school. See, I like that. The block letter, old school. That's just old school right there. With a peace sign. Very awesome. And guess who's got his own pack? Damn. With a happy face on it. Mr. Nice Guy himself. That's awesome, dude. I love it. Love it. And he sent a whack. So unbelievable there. Ooh, I'll stick one of these in. So if you don't mind, Fruitcake Tony, I'm going to use some right now, obviously, but I want to pay a couple of them forward. Ooh, gosh. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Lawrence. Yeah. You know what? I need a different guitar. This isn't a good scraping guitar. But you know what it is? This. Somebody's cooking a late dinner and it smells good. Don't you mean pick it forward? Ha 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 ha. I dig it. 72s. Nice. pick slide off the bat. Brack, you know me. And they don't gouge out immediately. I dig it. Damn it. Thank you, 6-string Stanger. Pick pack. Anyway, points out flaws. I haven't compressed the sound. You guys let me go this long without compressing the sound. There we go. If you want to pick pack, canuckswithguitars@gmail.com. Send me your name and address. You hear that at the end of I went off the cliff because Thomas Santiago started off the night. Damn, buddy. Large and in charge. Do I know the song Treetop Flyer by Stephen Stills? I do not. I know Stephen Stills, but I don't know any of his music. And Fender Guru, if you're still in here, sorry, I wanted to give you a shout out earlier. I've been enjoying random hangouts, you know. It's Guru, it's Greg Vanzini, it's Simon Williams. There's a Carl involved. I dig it. Thank you, Lawrence. Yes, I realized today I was trying to solder the ground wire onto the new brass claw I got. Scored the claw, make sure that nice and clean, scored it. We had the flux, we had the SATA. Nothing. Just barely melted some of the solder. Yeah. Kind of bonded to the wire. Didn't bond at all. Everyone should own an LPD 87. There, I said it. Weld it. Yeah, no kidding. I see that they moved the comment section on the YouTube app? I did not. Yellow Ledbetter. I know that. Why do I know that? I know that. I think I've covered that. Wow. Yeah, that's the worst when you're... I'm pretty sure I've been paid to play that. My God. I'm just drawing a blank, Randy. Pearl Jam, okay. Did I... Maybe I meant to learn it? That's a good one. So playing earlier. Tell us about that guitar. This. Devin Townsend. Exactly. Thanks, Lawrence. This is a 2011 EVH Wolfgang Special hardtail. Made in Japan. So that means it has stainless steel frets, but they're the eeny weeny tiny, vintage size. See, I can't remember the rhythm. That's a problem. I'm just drawing a blank. That song I was working on. Probably shouldn't be using super high output pickups for that, but... Hello! I got some awesome pics sent from Fruitcake Tony. First, one of his signature pics, which has his name with the sign of peace. Shabam. And then he sent me some awesome with my name on them, if it decided to focus. But trust me, it's there with a happy face on the other side. There we are. I got these. I dig it. Not enough modulation for that. But anywho's, what are we doing on time? Oh, we're at about a halfway a mark. Okay. Any questions, concerns, comments? Anybody gassing for some new gear? Need an opinion? Yes, buy it. See? It could do. Since it is Canucks Guitars. Let's just move that banner out of the way. Boom, we want to thank LPD Pedals, Reno Fin Custom Guitars, Tesi Switch, Itchy Chin, FU Tone, Vibraprint, Flipside Music, and Ardens Music. I was doing that without reading the ticker for once. So LPD, Reno Fin, Tesi Switch, yep, FU Tone, Vibraprint, Flipside Music, and Ardens Music. All the above. Which Flipside Music reopened today, folks. Ardens Music started doing curbside pickup again last week. What was wrong with the video last week? Which video? The live stream last week. I think it was buffering, or it was very limited bandwidth. Lawrence has to head out. See you, Lawrence. Thank you for emailing me. Great Vanzini standing out front, probably tapping his foot like Sonic the Hedgehog, waiting for FedEx to show up. Ooh, a Mimi VH Frankie. Me too. I'm really debating one. Yeah. Which I thought would be kind of cool to have because, let's be honest, the demo that Caleb did of that guitar for me gave me a shit ton of views. I'm not going to lie. And really helped the channel. So it'd be kind of cool to have. I'm finally getting my music room organized. I'm building a 15 by 20 pedal wet rig. Woo! Nice. See, I thought I was ranching on a little too much. That there is the LPD Vermin Bethalco. That is the LPD Vermin. Generally, pretty much all my dirt is supplied by Lawrence these days. Yes, Amp Top demos. The unboxing was the picks that Fruitcake Tony sent that I'm using right now. The Ben Coombs picks. With the happy face on the other side. Shabam. I dig them. You know what they do well? This. Well, let me turn that back on. Yes, I was busy shooting a video. I have to check that out, Brian. That's what I heard. Shout out PJ and the Beard. Maybe one of the moderators could post a link to PJ and the Beard's channel in the chat, please, as a thank you to them. Tim from TL Pedals texted me. And I was in the middle of... I got a Kramer torn apart in the next room. I think I saw my cousin Doug, the Down and Back with Corn Doug, the premier cornhole podcast on the YouTubes, and possibly the entire inner Google for that matter. Check out if you're into the sport of cornhole. I think you should check it out anyways. Give him a sub. Check it out. It's cool stuff. It's like this, except instead of guitars, it's cornhole. Thank you, Ben Tom. James Severin in the house. From Oregon in the house, sneaking a peek when I can. These Monday workday shows. I know. Oh no. Awesome sauce. What are we looking up? Something's back ordered? Oh, a Spark. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be in. Great hangout. Sounds great. Awesome, Dwight. Once I disabled the compression. Dumbass. The production team here sucks. Really, Mark? I will do something in a similar vein. How about same band? Hi. Oh, I used to cover that. It's 1:35 in the UK. This lockdown stuff will end one day, and I'll miss these late night hangouts. Mikey says, enjoy them while you can. And no worries, Six Dream Brian. You do so much with so little. That is the Outlaw Effects Funnel Cloud phaser. Now I do also have a chorus going on into it, but even without the chorus, yeah, with the chorus on a slow, whatever the chorus does there, you know, like. Not a lot of movement. It's wide, but not a lot of movement. See, the more you know, Nick, the more you know. How do you get a flanger sound and you don't own a flanger? Well, you just turn on your chorus and your phaser together. One gives you the detuning, the other gives you the sweeping. Yeah, Bent Tom. Down by the river. I used to could. Hello, Suspended? I feel there should be two doves appear from out of nowhere. Just kind of fly out and over the camera, right? I'm spoiled with my H9 for module. Yeah, but, you know, H9s are great. Don't get me wrong. They are an industry standard. They're great. They're compact, but I don't want to read a book to figure out how to use something. You're not... Well, are we counting seagulls as well, Doug? Jams, you sexy bastard, you. What's going on? Using a noise suppressor. No, I'll go through that. I'll tell you my signal chain in just a moment. Boner Jam says, Ben, I would love to see an IPA, poutine, and a 7-string. Have a great week, everyone. Loves and kisses. Well, sir, I will choke down an IPA for you, because I'm not a fan of IPAs, but I can choke down an IPA. Poutine, I'm always down for poutine. And if I can find a 7-string, I will try playing a 7-string on a show. Just for you, buddy. I think I can do that. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Alright, signal chain. So right now we're going through the Lawrence Petross prototype Voxy sounding amp in a box into a Keeley compressor, 4-knobber, MXR stereo chorus, Outlaw FX funnel cloud phaser. The switch is up, which I think is more of a small stone than a phaser, or than a phase 90. Let's see. I have it the more subtle mode, so I'd say that's more like a small stone. Miles Taylor, hello. Did you end up getting the LP Classic? If so, how are you liking it? I did not buy that, sir. No, that was fine folks at Long McQuaid were allowing me to use it for a demo in a video in their store. They allow me to go in and basically shoot demos of their inventory. That's true. I need to get a small stone again. Mark Taft has my small stone, my former small stone. What's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea? I've never had a lentil in my food. Ooh, oh, Randy. Making slime too. Nice. The Canadian edition pedals, Bethalco, those are the ones with the plaid on the faceplates. So I saw a bunch of those. What the hell was getting them? I tried to lift them off of a pedal board because I hadn't seen them before. A sales rep had them in, and I think they went, sadly, to the member of Big Wreck that passed away. I think he was getting a bunch of stuff at him. Yeah, Cosmo. Exactly. That's where I saw them there as well, but because Outlaw handles Keeley in Canada, right? So it's the same booth at the Cosmo event. And that mini board I tried before, yeah, after display, it was going off. No, that was the second board that was on display at Cosmo. The other one, they built one anyways for it wasn't for Ian Thornley, I know that. Be the other guitar player for Big Wreck. I do believe, I think that's where they went. I said, come on. No. I should see about getting some Keeley pedals into demo. Hard to say. Because, like I say, the owners of Outlaw Effects are also the Keeley dealer for Canada. So, they're more interested in sending me their own products to demo, right? Music Max. Montreal. See that, Boner Jams? Montreal. You know, we refer to Quebec, the Poutine province. Mm-hmm. It's the province where Poutine was made. Or is made. Robert's a sweetheart. Yes, he is. I'll tell you how cool of a guy Robert Keeley is, folks. The first music event I ever covered for YouTube, this thing, was Cosmo Music. I feel like playing. It was Cosmo Music. I haven't played this thing in ages. So we went up there, Richie and myself, all with our 150 subs or whatever the hell it was at that time. Because we're talking June 2018. And Mr. Keeley was up there vending. and struck up conversation with him. Tried out a bunch of his pedals. And actually, before really meeting him, I was trying out his pedals because, like, I knew Nathan from Outlaw there in the booth. Sorry, folks. And I was playing along, and I sounded okay, but I didn't sound great. And then I hear the pedals being tweaked, and I look up, and it's Robert Keeley tweaking the pedals. I thought it was Richie doing it. Nope, it was Keeley. And then, geez, we talked for a good half hour. And then eventually he wanted to leave to go over to the Electro-Harmonix booth to talk with, oh crap, the guy does demos. Andy? Does demos for Electro-Harmonix? John? Tall guy, glasses, dark hair, plays guitar. Usually wears a black t-shirt. So he went over there and he left Richie and me in charge of his booth for about half an hour. Have I recorded anything recently? I have not. I'm hoping to get into the studio once this lockdown's over, actually. Working on some stuff. What have I been listening to? My go-to for months, I've been in a Ronnie Woods rut, if there is such a thing as a rut. But deep dive in Ronnie Woods, I've got my own album to do. Something about Mystifies Me. That's such a beautiful song. And of course, Take a Look at That Guy. You know, that guy. I gotta learn how to play that song. Zach Thong did co-op at Long McQuaid. Nice! Mayhem in the house. If you record an album, can we do a contest to name the album? Possibly. Because I don't trust some of you. All we need is Quentin James to win the contest naming the album, right? Talking about Ronnie Wood, have you listened to the Faces Anthology? Not specifically, but I've listened to a lot of Faces because I was lucky. They were one of the few bands that we used to have a few albums around here that are long at a print. They're still packed up, I'm sure. I love the Faces. I like the small Faces before the Faces. Hello from G'day from Sydney, BC. G'day, KD. Welcome, fellow Canuck. The Last Barbarians, or First Barbarians. What was that? Last Barbarians, First Barbarians. The Ronnie Wood tour. That was great. Album McAlbum face, exactly. Brad Miller is here. Good to see you, Brad. Janice got to see the Faces opening for Frampton. Damn, that'd be a nice show. The Who Needs Pants tour. Wearing pants. Long pants even. Some would even say trousers, depending on where in the world you are. What amp am I playing through? The Tweed Blues Deluxe. Right there. Well, I didn't even have the volume pot up all the way. Yeah, I thought that was a little sharp. Drop D, yes. So that's the Lawrence 87, Lawrence Petross 87 red channel, and then that slow chorus just adds so much size. See you, Fruitcake Tony. Actually, as you were leaving, that reminds me, we are nearing the time. So we have to kill the signal, plug in the pedal. There's now noise. I have not seen that. I heard that ZZ Top documentary is on Netflix, and I sadly don't have Netflix. Noise. Different noise with pickup turned up. The chorus is the MXR stereo chorus. Alright, well, we are getting to about that time of night. Excusez-moi. Get rid of that. Drummer. everybody for tuning in. We'll do an extended version tonight. I want to thank everybody, again, new, returning, all that fun stuff. And I realized I've had the sponsors on forever. I want to thank my patrons. Tempest, no cover charge, Brian from Oregon, Fruitcake Tony, Grumpy Mike Guitar, JP Page 2, John ZD351, Craig Tomlinson, Randy Crooks, Blackjack Guitar Nut, Riff Megos, Ivan Carter, Todd Flowers, Ben Tom, Jose Benito Martinez Jr., and of course also Brad Miller, Brian Landers, Charles Green, and Will Varela. Rex Stumpfield. Yes, thank you, Mark. We want to thank the Mod Squad, my moderators. gosh. Well, that was a bit of an extended version. The pick is a little worse for wear. There we are, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Ben. As always, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Karma is, in fact, real. I'm living the dream. Hey, there's Islander Winder in here. Charles, 75N. Awesome. Saw your comment earlier today on a video. Loved it, brother. And, yeah, there we go. I think we've got it. Mount Rushmore drummers. Give it to me. All right. Mount Rushmore drummers. Neil Peart, John Bonham, Keith Moon. Always like the style of Peter Criss. Don't tell David Nesdall that. He thinks he's terrible. I like Peter Criss. And Tommy Lee. Underrated drummer. Tommy Lee. Listen to the first album. There is some awesome drums on that first Motley Crue album. Sounds terrible overall, but I kind of like it. It's very punk rocky. Those are my picks. Hello, Carp Dog. Watchman for you. Ooh, top 5 bassists. All right. Top 5 bassists. Geddy Lee. John Paul Jones. Bootsy Collins. John Entwistle, possibly. How's that? Lemmy? Lemmy's good. Lemmy was such his own deal. John Paul Jones, though. Definitely. Yeah, that's good. Steve Harris. Thank you, Islander Winder. Yes. Yeah, Steve Harris. How could I forget Steve Harris? Oh, I still got some wine left. Maybe we'll do a little overtime here. What do you say, folks? A little Q&A overtime? Still got 43 of us in here. A few bail. Whatever. They thought the show was ending. Why? Because I play that song at the end of every show? Geezer, yeah? That's true. That's true. Top 5 albums. Oh. You know, I really dig that first Motley Crue album. As bad as the mix is, I don't care. I really like that album. Eric C., hello. I'm jamming on my Talent Les Paul Jr. Or I was. Forearm is cramped as fuck after that last song. Pardon my French. Hey, Sean Zimmerman. OT, yes. Top 5 albums. Toys in the Attic. Too Fast for Love. I've got my own album to make. Ronnie Wood's solo album. We got to throw a Joe Walsh album in there. I can't think of one. See, the problem with Joe Walsh is there was a few snoozers on each album. So give me a Joe Walsh. How about Look What I Did? His best of album. Got to get the kid out of the bath. What a mess. See you, sis. Love ya. Ooh, Zeppelin. Yeah, that's hard too because they're all good. You know what? Just because I haven't listened to it in a while, the Houses of Holy album. Why not? The album that had such a cool name that the song Houses of Holy didn't actually make it onto the album. Ironically enough. Black Sabbath? Sure. An Eddie Cochran album. Get some Eddie Cochran in you. Not enough Eddie Cochran. Yeah. Little Richard. Rest in peace. Good stuff. Judas Priest Scream for Vengeance. Good album. That's hilarious, Walter. Yeah. Too Fast for Love playing Frogger on the Atari 2600. Nice. Reason with eyeliner. Guns N' Roses' first album. That's good. That was a really good album. On a personal level too, because it really inspired me to research these things. How about Van Halen's Diver Down? Because that was the first time I heard of Van Halen. No, maybe not. Because it was right around the time the single for Jump came out. I remember that. So I may have heard Jump first. And I thought, oh, it was a good song. You know, keyboard band. Whatever. You know, and he also plays that crazy looking guitar. But then I heard Diver Down. I was like, what the deuce is this? See, I can't listen to Korn because the guy who gave me most of my tattoos, he would play Korn. That's all he listened to was Korn. And he took so long to do Ink. Oh, he took so long. Simplest thing would take hours. And it was just, you'd listen to the same Korn album 3 times during one sitting. Got to be a little much. Excuse me. And how about a Ramones album? Doesn't matter which one. They're all good. Let's see. We'll go until the wine's gone. How about that, folks? We got nothing better to do. Hysteria. Hysteria was a good album. Although I do prefer Pyromania. Although I got Pyromania after Hysteria. I'd heard Pyromania because one of my best friends had it. But I remember Hysteria, and you know, it's hard to believe, but at that time, I know for a fact that album was a flop when it first came out, the first few months. I think the first single was Women, and that's why. It wasn't the greatest song. And for some reason, that was the first single. And they had discounted the album. I bought it at Woolworths for $16.99, and most cassettes were $9.99 or $8.99 at least. But that one was on for $6.99, and I went in to buy Pyromania. I'm like, I'll buy the new album. Why not? See, what's up, Doc? So I picked up Hysteria and played the hell out of that album. My God, Steve Clark, he's an amazing player. I believe, the last piece of work that Steve wrote really was God's War. Hello, Krenar? Cute good guitar, I suppose. We'll go with that. Little old band from Texas, LaGrange, great album. Just get the best of ZZ Top, you know, because that's just their early years. You know, for those who aren't big ZZ Top fans, just listen to that best of album. Oh, solid. Solid. Love ZZ Top. I still watch that live. What was it? Live in Germany, 1980, 1981. That's them, like just right up on top. That's right, Woolworths. And I only went there because they were one store closer than the Zellers. How about Stompin' Connor's Bud the Spud album? I heard the best of album live. Yeah, you did, you bastard. Wait for the bus. She's left Chicago. Yeah, exactly. The tone. UFO, great stuff. Lights Out, right? And we haven't touched on all the Canadian music, Christ. You know, which April Wine album do you pick? Which Guess Who album do you pick? Which Neil Young album do you pick? You know, there's 60 Neil Young albums. Although Harvest. Can't go wrong with Harvest. And of course there's the band. I saw somebody left a comment about the band. Did they enjoy the Ronnie Hawkins stories last night because of the band? Huge fan of the band. Saw Neil Young with Crazy Horse in Germany in 81. Nice. I saw Neil opening day of the CNE in 1993, and his backing band was Booker T and the MGs. Harvest Moon was all right, but Harvest, right? Audio Slave, yeah. Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger. Sure, Super Unknown was more commercially accepted because it was more commercial. But Bad Motorfinger, oh, come on. Jesus Christ Posed, Outshined. Good stuff. That's right, Doug. Uh-oh. The wine is gone. I got to see Soundgarden on the Bad Motorfinger tour, opening for Neil Young. It was Pearl Jam, Blues Traveler, Soundgarden, and Neil Young with Booker T and the MGs. I did, Krenar. I was at the Novo party last year at their headquarters, where RJ Ronquillo, or Margarine Coolio, got his Sonny Crockett guitar. And he shows you where he's holding the Novo at the end of the show. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's actually Rhett Shull's Novo. I finally clued in last week. I'm looking at it, I'm going, that's the pink sparkle. That's Rhett's guitar, which I just think it's funny that RJ uses a photo of him holding someone else's guitar. I saw Pearl Jam Neil Young in Boston. Nice. Robert Sutton, hello. Yeah, Blues Traveler. That was before they even broke big. They didn't break big till later that year with Runaround. Or even after that, because the singer was still in the wheelchair when I saw him. Did I try any of the Novos? Oh, I tried pretty much all of the Novos. The first Novo I actually played was Rhett's Pink Sparkle Novo. Because why not, right? And it played amazing. Super light, super loud and resonant. But they're all pretty resonant. I played a lot of the Novos that were on display there. I think there's some photos, probably, if you're on Facebook, if you look on my Facebook page. Time to run. See ya, JP Page. Stream's dying. Okay. Well, we'll wrap things up. Played a bunch of the Revoltas, too. And speaking of which, hopefully once this quarantine's over, you may see some Revoltas being demoed on here. Put in a good word for me. Contact Revolta and say, Ben Coombs should demo some of your guitars. And then that'll take care of it. So, there we go, folks. So, as always, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Karma is real. I should get off the line. I'm sure the parental people want to use the intergoogles as well. No, it was made out of tempered pine. They're all pine bodies. Yeah, Revolta's great guitars too. So, tell them I'm interested. I want to see some demos. Get Ben to do them. Famous Dave, hello. So yeah, check it out. Until next time, cheers, rock on, leave a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe, share, binge watch one of my playlists, please. Island of Wonder was at CNE, August 27, 1990, the day when I heard it on the radio. Yes. Isn't that crazy? There we are. So, till next time, cheers, rock on, be good to each other, folks. Peace.